everyone, welcome back to my channel, Cleaning with Carrie. So in today's video, I will be tackling my messy house over the course of 2 days and hopefully bring you some extreme cleaning motivation. So I started off by getting some laundry going. I had lots of laundry to complete over the course of 2 days, so you'll get lots of laundry motivation. And then after coming in the house, I realized my son accidentally spilt his cranberry juice all over the rug in our living room. So I used this little Bissell, I think it's a Bissell little green machine. I don't know. I will link it down below in the description box if you're interested. But it works really good for a small shampooer for like quick, easy cleanup. It's a must-have for me, so I definitely recommend this one.
It was years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life. We got drunk and smoked your dad's cigarettes. Dreamt of a life in a big town. Skyscrapers and neon lights. Ooh, I still think of you.
I'm not gonna lie, this year has been extremely difficult to keep the ornaments on the tree. You would think that as the kids got older it would be easier, but I feel like it's getting worse. The kids like running by the Christmas tree like it knocks ornaments off, and Caden likes to collect them in his pickup truck. My dog thinks that they're toys. Like it's chaos. It's chaos all the time at my house, and I just try to embrace it, and it is what it is. It is stressful sometimes, but you know, they're only little ones, so you just gotta clean it up and keep going. But I'm gonna vacuum. I actually recently bought this vacuum. I'm still kind of testing it out, and I will give you guys a full honest review in about a month or so after I've used it for a while. But so far I love it. It is extremely heavy though. I will link it below if you want to check it out, but just know that it is a very heavy vacuum.
Then I didn't call for weeks. Thought the love wasn't for me.
Really quickly, I wanted to mention the cleaner that I'm using is Pine Glow. You can buy a large bottle of this for 88 cents at Walmart, and it goes a long way. I just dilute it myself in a spray bottle, and I absolutely love the way it cleans, and it smells really good too. So recently over on my main channel, I shared a Christmas decorate with me, and I'll link that video below if you want to go check it out. I am doing a $100 giveaway in that video, so don't miss out on that. The giveaway ends on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you don't miss out. You got to watch the video to know how to enter, and yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and make my bed. This is not something that I do on a regular basis. Not gonna lie, I struggle a lot with making my bed. There's just sometimes where I just feel like it's so pointless, you know, because I'm just gonna crawl back into it and make it a mess again anyway. And also there's times where I make my bed and then I'll come in here randomly and it's destroyed, like the kids have destroyed it. So I'm like, why did I even waste my time? So that's just being honest, but it is what it is. So for this video, I did make it for you guys. And now I'm cleaning off my insanely messy dresser because, y'all, this thing is a catch-all. It catches everything. Like, some of this stuff don't even make sense. Why is it even in my bedroom?
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos. Caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drowning our fights in whatever.
Wait. Oh, I'm so short. So here I am in the laundry room, and I'm switching the laundry over, and then I'm going to start folding my very first load of laundry in a minute. But I wanted to just let you guys know that in my videos, you might see some clips of me like laughing at myself or doing funny things, and I try to leave those clips in these videos just to make it fun and hopefully make you smile. Sometimes cleaning videos can get a little repetitive and boring, so I definitely try to, you know, make you guys laugh and share my goofy side. So I hope y'all appreciate that. But I'm going to go ahead and start with this first load of laundry. This load really wasn't that bad. I was kind of surprised that there really wasn't that much laundry in this load, but I got it folded up really quick, and then I'm going to jump into making dinner for tonight. And after dinner, I will move on to cleaning up my extremely messy kitchen. So for tonight's dinner, we are having some beef kielbasa sausages, and I just like to slice these up and fry them in a pan with a little bit of oil. And then I also made some rice and some peas to go with it. So super easy, quick meal. It wasn't nothing extremely fancy, but it fed us all, and that's all that matters. So moving on to the kitchen, this is probably the messiest part of our house all the time. It seems that the kitchen is where we always are and we're always hanging out, and it also is a catch-all area, especially the island. And I knew it would be. Like, the island is like the center of the house basically, and it just catches everything. The toys, the coloring books, you know, all the little stuff. So I am going to quickly tidy that up and wipe off the island. By the way, my husband and I did build this on our own. It was one of my favorite DIY projects I've done in our house. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't really necessarily hard. We just hit a couple bumps in the road, and I will link that video below if you want to check it out. But I'm going to clean off the countertops using the Pine Glow and work on cleaning up the rest of the kitchen.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, spot with neon lights. Talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy.
So over on Instagram, I asked you guys what you would like to see me clean in this video, and a lot of you said the stove and oven and also the refrigerator. So for my oven, I actually keep aluminum foil at the bottom of it. That way anything that falls or drips, I can just easily change that out and it keeps it nice and clean. And then for the stovetop, I go in with some like grease cutting dish soap. I wipe that clean, and then I use the Wyman Stovetop Cleaner. And we've lived in this house for a year now, and over the course of a year, our stovetop has gotten a little, wore in for sure. I cook every day, and I use our stove every day. So the two burners we use the most look the worst, and no matter what I've tried, they still have marks on them. You can see the bottom left and the top right. Those are the worst ones. But I mean, I know it's clean, so that's all that matters to me. I don't know how to get those marks up. I've scrubbed and scrubbed. I've used a razor knife, a magic eraser, everything, and nothing seems to get that off. It's like literally burnt on and scratched up. So, maybe it was just the way that we used it. Maybe we were a little too rough with it. Either way, I still love the stovetop, but it is hard to keep clean. So now I'm going to move on to scrubbing off the countertops. I like to do this like maybe every couple days just to make sure that I get all the germs and everything off the countertops. I've never had an issue with it being granite. My granite is sealed. I know a lot of people are like super concerned a lot that it will damage the granite. I don't know much about it. I've done a little bit of research, and it says that if it's sealed, it's okay. So I just use dish soap and I scrub them really good, and I just make sure I rinse them well using a microfiber cloth. And they always look really shiny and new. So like I said, I have had no issues, but I just like to do this for peace of mind, knowing that they're nice and clean.
I can't tell what's wrong or right. Should I go without saying goodbye? All I know is I need to be somewhere else to set me free. I don't know what to do now. Need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be. I don't know where I belong, but I keep on searching for my home. There's a hunger in my soul, makes me keep on trying, holding on. Take me all the way, all the way. Take me all the way, and I keep on searching for my home. There's a place where the sun won't go away. Wide awake with an open mind, looking out from a mountain high. I don't know what to do now, need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be.
Okay, so now moving on to my appliances. I really wanted to talk to you guys about this because I literally have found a solution and I don't know why I didn't try this before, but one wipe never goes far enough. Usually you can only use like one wipe per appliance, but these things are expensive and I don't like to buy these all the time. So I wet the wipe and I go through and wipe all the appliances really good, and it does look nasty. Like it leaves a really wet residue behind, but once you wipe it and then take like a paper towel or a microfiber cloth over it, it makes it so shiny and spotless, even better than just the regular wipe itself. Like, there's something about wetting it that makes it work so much better. And it doesn't leave a weird residue on your appliance. So, you know how sometimes if you use these, you go to touch your appliance and you feel that residue on your fingers? If you do it like this, it doesn't leave that residue. And they look spotless and nice and clean, no fingerprints. And you can see right here that even like when I put magnets on the fridge, it leaves a mark always. So this works really good. And right here, you can see I'm using the wet wipe, which is the Wyman stainless steel wipe, but it's like super wet. And then going over it with the paper towel, and you can just see how it blends in, makes everything nice and shiny and streak free. So this part of the video was kind of random, but I noticed an area in my kitchen that really needed to be cleaned a little bit. So I took some dish soap and put it in a jar with an old toothbrush, and I'm going to scrub the creases of this island. By the way, in a upcoming video here on my cleaning channel, I will be sharing a super satisfying deep cleaning motivation on some of the areas of my house that I forget to clean. And it's going to be a good one. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that, and have your notifications on. I'm not sure when the video will actually go live, but as long as you have your notifications on, it will notify you as soon as I upload.
Waited all my life for someone like you to show. Now that you're mine, it's so hard to take things slow. Oh, don't wanna wait another day, don't wanna fire to fade to glow. We're going under the weather, harder than ever, higher than high we go. I'm flying light as a feather.
So after I came in from switching of the laundry, I actually folded all of this laundry thinking that my camera was recording, and it wasn't. So yay me. Sometimes technology does not work well for me, and you just kind of gotta embrace it and go with the flow. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna finish up what I haven't finished yet, put all this laundry away, and then we're gonna move on.
You're gone now, will you coming back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart.
So now I'm going to tackle this extremely messy refrigerator, and I have not cleaned this thing in about 2 weeks, and I know it looks like it's been longer than that, but it hasn't. I usually try to clean out my fridge every week, but sometimes it just doesn't happen, and this is how it ends up looking. So I'm going to empty everything out, get a good clean, and then reorganize everything, go through all the food, check for any expired dates, and just really deep clean it, because I did have a grocery order that was coming the same day. It was actually coming that evening. So if you guys want to check out like my grocery hauls and stuff like that, those are over on my main channel.
I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your...
So to clean out my refrigerator, I just use soapy, like warm soapy water with a microfiber towel or just whatever I have available. I feel like the really warm soapy water cleans really good, and I don't have to worry about it discoloring anything in my fridge.
You're far away, and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination. You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination.
After wiping out the fridge using the soapy water, I'm going back in with a dry towel and wiping off any of the moisture that was left behind. And then I'm going to start loading up the fridge again. And it looks kind of empty because we were out of food. I definitely needed this grocery order that was coming in on this day. So yeah, I mean, we shop weekly, so we usually are getting pretty low on things by the end of the week, and that was how today was. So it was a perfect day to clean out the fridge and get like a fresh start. So now moving on to the freezer, I basically do the same thing here. I just take the soapy water from the fridge, I dump that out, and I change it out for hot soapy water. And this works really great. I don't have to scrub it or anything like that. And to be honest, our freezer really doesn't get as bad as our fridge does. And I think it's just because a lot of the food I have is all packaged in like Ziploc bags and stuff. So the freezer stays pretty clean. It's just like usually the bottom of the freezer that might get like some footprints from the kids like stepping on it or something like that. But it doesn't get like gross like the refrigerator. So I'm just going to wipe this out really good and then start loading the food back in.
I got this weight on my shoulders, slowing me down. I don't know how it came about. And while the world is spinning faster every night, I feel I'm stuck in reverse somehow. But it ain't no one's fault that I am stuck here. No one to blame this on, feeling so hopeless. I keep on pouring salt on my wounds when I shouldn't stay.
So now I'm working on this extremely massive amount of laundry. I swear, y'all, no matter what I do, I can never catch up with laundry. As soon as I get caught up, there's like 5 loads ready for me to wash again. So I just do the best I can every day and hope that we all have laundry to put on or clothes to put on every day. But I am going to quickly fold this up, and then the last clip is going to be of me cleaning up my son's room really quick. And to be honest, on this particular day, that evening, like while I was folding that laundry, I started to not feel good at all. I don't know if it was like my anxiety getting to me or what it was, but I just all of a sudden felt like kind of flu-like. And as soon as my husband got home, I ended up laying down and I didn't get up until the next morning. I just was overtired and just anxious. I don't know what it was. The day was just not, it was just not my day. So I just took and got some rest, and unfortunately I didn't get to get as much footage as I wanted to for you guys. But I really hope that you have been motivated to get up and get something done. I really, really appreciate all of you being here so much, And like I said, this is going to be the last clip of me just cleaning up my son's room, and that's going to be it for today's video. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.
I feel